What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm filming 5
Oh, you're filming? Okay. I thought you were on the third level. I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, you bringing the tentacle up, or you're freeforming? Right.
No, it's there.
All right. Well, you know, this next gentleman actually holds the star of the act, and the tentacle actually has more friends on Facebook than Arby does.
That's because it's a whore.
It's a whore, yeah, and you're its pimp. Please welcome to the stage, Arby Burnshaw.
Woo!
Thank you, bastards.
Alrighty. So, seeing as we're basically workshopping tonight, bit too close. Do people actually, want to go straight into the material that I was thinking about doing, or should I continue that dildo story that I was talking about before we actually started?
Dildo! Hey, you have to set up the dildo story for the people who aren't here.
Yeah, alright. Because this isn't half subtle at all, right?
Set up the dildo, come on.
Okay, so, quick question. Who here has been to Sexpo?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Hello, sailor. Let me feel your kraken. Anyway, in my defense, she's wearing a sailor hat. Okay, so years and years ago, I went to Sexpo, and it was absolutely fucking awesome. And I'm banned, but don't ask why. But the thing is that...
That's pretty fun.
The thing is that at Sexpo, Club X does this thing where they basically get all of the Club X stores to put all the shit that's not selling onto a sort of a stock take sale table in the middle. And you just find really fucked up shit that no one in their right mind is going to buy. Things like, the American Dream, which is a 4-foot-long rubber fist. Normally $130 today, or yours for $24.95. And my pride and joy that I picked up at Sexpo, why did I say pride and joy? What I picked up at Sexpo was a 3 foot, 2.5, maybe only 2 foot, a pretty big double-ended rubber dildo. Big fuck-off dildo. Now, this dildo was not for me, okay? Let me just get that out there right to the get-go. Frankly, as it is, I have much larger rubbery things to pleasure myself with. But on the way home, I decide that for shits and giggles, the guy who picked me up from Sexpo, me and a couple other friends, what I'm going to do is, just while he's driving along the freeway, I'm going to start, I'm going to fuck with his head for a little. So I quickly just, put a little bit of spit in my hand and rub it on the end of the dildo and start poking him in the ear with it. Saying, I just used that. Yeah, how do you like that? Now, never mind the fact that we almost crashed into a pylon and died. We quickly take the next exit. He berates me, which, in retrospect, I guess was fair. And we take the Burwood Highway pretty much back to the rest of the way back to his place. And as we're just sort of cruising along, we pull up at the set of lights, and I start poking him with the dildo again. And he just fucking flips out, goes, fuck you, man, just fuck, give me that! His window's open, he's grabbed it, gone like that, and poked a guy in the car in the right lane, right in the eye. Now, there are two ways that this scenario could have ended. Seeing as the guy was in a sports car with the windows down, clearly he's a bit of a wog. And he's looking really fucking furious, like he's going to get out of the car and beat the shit out of us. No, he just does the wog thing and revs his engine, and we're in a 1981 Hyundai Excel. Yeah, that's really going to fucking happen, mate. He screams off, and then gets picked up by the cops 30 minutes later. I really wish we could have actually just stopped and listened to it. It's like, I swear to God, officer, he was fully fucking asking for it. He poked me in the eye with a rubber penis. Like, how do you explain that to a cop? How do you explain that in the paperwork as a cop? Perp was speeding, claims to have been poked with a large sex toy. Perp was only person in the car at time. And the really sad thing is it doesn't end there. Because we're going back to his place just for, just to hang out, get pissed, get high, watch some really shitty movies. Problem was that we didn't have any really shitty movies because this is back in like 2001. Cable ADSL wasn't common then. You still actually had to go to Blockbuster and get tapes. I don't know. I can't quite see how old you guys are, but you kind of smell young. So I'm going to assume that you may not be familiar with cassette technology. Just in case you're not, it's like this magnetic tape that's wrapped around bits of plastic paper, and perhaps the kids weren't really that intentional. Like, oh, here's Daddy's mistake. Yes, you have. You've ruined Daddy's life. Yes, you have. So I'm getting him the baby size shirt from T-shirt, Hal of, and this is why Daddy drinks, so that she can wear it around the house. And for her 5th birthday, I'm going to get her one of those cans of unicorn meat from Think Geek. But, so now that my brother's had a vasectomy, on Wednesday and today, I'm getting all these supposedly subtle messages from my parents about the need for me to have a kid, because clearly there aren't enough grandchildren. There's already 2, and they just want that kind of shit in my life, because the grandchildren, oh, it'll make your life absolutely perfect. It'll make my life absolutely perfect. 3 19-year-olds and their knees about here. But it's one of those really, really shitful situations, like the kind of situation that's just totally full of shit and you want no part of it, which is actually what happened to me on Wednesday. Actually, I was down in Chadstone just picking over Borders because, as you know, Borders are closing down. I run a bookshop, so I was just there being a bit of a vulture, trying to see if I could get some, cheap shelves, maybe pick up a bit of stock. And I go to the bathroom there at Chadstone. Now, do you guys here to go to Chadstone ever? Yeah? Cool. You'll notice this as well. They're starting to replace all the flushes in the toilet with like these proximity sensors because dickheads think it's funny not to flush the toilet. So the idea behind the proximity sensor is that when you get up, it'll flush automatically, thereby negating the dickhead factor, which just leaves the toilet bowl full of shit. Except for when there's been a brownout and they're all offline. Every single fucking cubicle full of shit. I swear to God, I have not seen a room full of so many seats full of shit since last time I was at Question Time in Parliament.
Hey!
Woo!
Running through, the children's section, running through new releases, running through coming soon, and that was a total faux pas as well. I did not mean that. I'm going to keep that bit. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Okay, and so the manager comes up to him. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. This is a family store. That's a family over there. That mother doesn't want to explain to her little girl what you're doing right now." I'm on the other side of the room, going through the anime section, looking at Naughty Nurses 2, Legend of the Overfiend, which is like the tentacle rape anime. Yeah. You know it! You just said the Japanese title. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's 3 movies.
Yes. Actually, there's a whole 12 hours of them. They just cut it way down, and it doesn't make much sense in English. But that's beside the point. So eventually, he's just being told off in a Blockbuster for being inappropriate with a dildo, which, Perp was in a Blockbuster waving around a rubber sex toy. Claims to have been waving it at a small child. Working with children card denied. So the manager confiscates my dildo, and I swear to God says, "You can have this back at the end of the night." Like it's a class or something. I'm like, but at the end of the night, you're closed. Well, you can come back and get it when you return those videos. Jokes on them. Never returned them. Then again, I still feel a bit bummed out because I'm down 1 2-foot dildo.
Oh, don't you hate that?
I know, it's just absolutely terrible. The sad thing is I actually came prepared with material tonight, so am I allowed or have I already used my time?
We'll talk to the rest of the group.
No, I'll just finish up with what was going to be my closing.
Throw it down.
Throw it down? Okay. So,
Go on, you dick thrower.
It's funny that you mention that, because that's actually entirely what my bit's about. I swear. Yeah, give me a second, okay? My brother's going to kill me when he hears about this. Okay, so, as all the other comedians know, because they saw me absolutely shit-faced on Tuesday night, it was my birthday on Monday, I turned 28, got absolutely fucking rat-assed, and all throughout the day on Tuesday, I'm getting these weird SMSs from my brother. You know, it's like, oh man, God, it hurts so bad. What the hell are you talking about? Can you please bring me some ice? Ice? Like, can't you just use ice from the tray, man? No, I've run out. I'm like, well, can't you just make some more? No, it'll take too long. Why the hell do you need ice? My balls hurt so bad. What? What the fuck is wrong? Why do your balls hurt so bad? Did like a perp get belligerent or something? My brother works for the OPI. And no. I had a vasectomy. Didn't Mom tell you? What? Like, that's my SMS back. Just capital what? I had a vasectomy. Did Mom not tell you? So I called him up. It's like, what's this about a vasectomy? Are you fucking with me again? No, I had a vasectomy. I just, you know. Now, my brother has recently